And welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to give you more tips on how to grind and get up to the best ranks possible. Also, this is more of a personal video because you have to think about, okay, everything I'm going to say and mention in this video, you have to really figure out. If you learn these things I'm going to talk about, you're going to be actually crazy good. You're going to rank up like crazy and you can flame your mates for not doing whatever you're doing, okay? Okay, but in a nice way, okay? Don't go like crazy on it. Because I've seen many people getting banned, so try to be nice. Anyways, moving on. Before I get into the details, feel free to like or dislike, put in the comments what you think. Feel free to subscribe or follow me on Twitch or both if you really want to be supportive of my channel. And let's just jump right into it, right? So in the background, you'll be seeing just a quick play game for me where I was playing Black Panther. Basically, I didn't have a good rank game. They were all quite boring, so I just chose a quick play game. I'll just let it play in the background. And we can basically just talk about this topic together now. What am I going to talk about? Obviously, I'm going to talk about ultimates and ultimate abilities, right? So, you might know already that obviously everyone knows a ultimate obviously has a ultimate name as well because it's ultimately strong, okay? An ultimate ability is obviously the best thing you can use in the game to change the whole outcome of a game, possibly. And today I'm going to talk about the importance of using certain ultimates at the right time and other abilities to prevent certain ultimates from happening. Now then, first things first, you already know probably most ultimates, or a lot of them, are blockable with a shield, like Doctor Strange's shield or Magneto's shield or whatever's shield, whoever you want to just choose any shield in the game, bubbles, whatever, right? And that means basically that, let's say Hela ult and stuff, like you already know about that. Iron Man ult, what's the name? Scarlet Witch, like all of these things you can block, right? And then there's other ults like Executioner, which you cannot really block with the shield because it just, you know, he shoots a few times that your shield is broken. Or like there's a few other options. What's it called? What's his name? Bucky, Winter Soldier. Like, you know, there's certain ults where basically you can't do shit. Or Jeff, or whatever, right? Now then, how do you block other ults and why am I even talking about this? Okay, I'll explain why I'm talking about this once I've explained the second way of blocking certain ults from happening, okay? Now then, like I said, there's something like an Executioner ult, like a Doctor Strange ult, and stuff like that. You can block these Doctor Strange ult also with a shield, but first of all, let's talk about the other option of blocking ults, blockable with a shield, and then we'll go to the other one. Knockback. You already know probably, or you've seen it happening to yourself, whatever. If you use Doctor Strange ult and he's running inside of you, or he uses it and he's running inside of your team, if you have an invisible girl, she can push him back. If you have a Hawkeye, he can slash him back. Basically any character that can pull him back, or like push him back, or stun him, whatever, that is pretty good already, okay? Just straight out knockback is the best counter to it. Because like you can either get the gain distance or you push the enemy away and gain distance that way, right? So there's multiple ways of countering that as well. Just to keep in mind, whenever you play these characters, you're way too stronger than, like, you act way stronger than you think. You have to use all of that. So that's that, right? You have the knockback. Try to use it as well. I'm just, you know, giving you a few hints on what to use as natural resources. And after that, how do you block ults that are not blockable with that, like Execution or whatever, right? And it's very simple. Obviously, you can hide. Even behind the payload, you can hide a lot of the times. People underestimate that. Like, you can just go behind the payload, do your thing, like stand right behind it, and Executioner keeps shooting it, he won't hit you. He has to shoot your leg or whatever, but it's very hard. Obviously, the next best thing that comes to mind is healer ults, like Invisible Girl ult or Luna Snow, whatever, and then just not getting hit by every single shot of the Executioner ult, for example, which is another way of dodging it. And so that's quite obvious. I think everybody knows that as a healer, even in bronze sometimes, for people that are in bronze or silver, if you're playing healer, try to save up your ultimates to counter other ultimates from enemies, okay? Just so you know. If you didn't know before, I'm gonna just explain it once quickly. There you go, it's in your mind now, okay? Use your ultimate to counter that shit. Now, second thing. If you have no healer ult and Executioner is the ulting, obviously one shot by headshotting as Hawkeye, or just go up to him and kill him, or just kill him together as a team. That's another thing. Obviously that doesn't work for people like Hela, because you can't just kill her, okay, and she has a lot of HP. But for Hela, you can still... She's gonna focus one person at a time. Try to spread. Since it's a bit loud, let me turn it a bit down. Sorry. You're gonna want to spread when there's a Hela ult. Like, don't stand close to each other because it does AoE damage, obviously. And then, all together, focus Hela if possible. Just shoot her head if you can't hide, or if it's hard to hide, or if you're like in a very open spot. Just shoot her all together. Keep trying to hit her head because she's stationary unless she moves her head weirdly, which not many Hela players do. And just kill her, and so she becomes human. She gets back to human form. This is another way for Hela ult. Other than that, you can't really do much about it. You need a shield, like a stranger is flying up to her, or you need to, what's it called? You need to hide, you need to kill her. That's the only thing you can do. Healer ult, obviously, but there's not much else you can do really. Like, otherwise her ult is a bit too strong, okay? Like Spider-Man, obviously same thing. He, like all the things I've mentioned before. Another good thing for Spider-Man is obviously try to use your own movement abilities, because he's very slow and very stationary whenever he ults. It's only bad if he actually gets to stun you with that. That would be quite bad. And also, if you see a Spider-Man ult happening, you can actually out-heal it easily without your ultimate as a healer. Like, very easily. I played Jeff. I had a Spider-Man ult happening to my team. You just spam your bubbles on them, and then you bubbles to AoE healing, and you can just, you know... Oh, by the way, that was just fucking weird. She's just standing next to me. Anyways, you can just stand next to each other. No, they stand next to each other. You throw your bubbles, and then you heal them all in an AoE type of way, right? And that way you can just out-heal the Spider-Man ult. There's other healers, right, that can do the same thing. Like Luna Snow, you turn on your slap healing, same thing. Mantis' healing is not strong enough for that unless she has ult. Cloak and Dagger don't play her much, I don't know. Invisible Girl should have enough, I think. Does she? Maybe for her it's gonna be a bit difficult as well. But Luna, Jeff, those ones it works very easily with. I think Rocket Raccoon could do it as well. I'm not quite sure if his healing is strong enough. But yeah, just, you know, certain local ults, if you see it happening to your mates, you can just ult-heal them without using even your ultimate. It's quite easy, actually. But there's that, right? So, why is this info so crucial? Because most games you just lose due to ultimate usage, okay? Like, you can win games just by picking a character that does nothing but has a great ult, like Star-Lord or whatever. He does do shit as well, yes, but if you're below Diamond, or even in Diamond sometimes, you have like trash aim, and then all you do is really is ult, and then win games by using ult, and then you get like 5 eliminations for one ult usage. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, those are just a few things I wanted to mention. Same thing for Black Panther, by the way. Whenever he ults, like this, you just have to learn it for every single character. Look at every single character. I might make a video about this actually, talking about this. Like, I can tell you every single character how to counter his ult and what to do when you hear his ultimate. I might make that actually. I'll probably make that as well for next videos, because it's so important. It's gonna get you so high, and it's gonna prevent you from losing a lot of games and, you know, wasting time in lower ranks, because you could just learn the ultimates and that's how you win. Either way, that's for me everything I wanted to say about this video. Just a few tips for every ultimate. You know, a heads up on how important it is to counter ultimates, and like a few things that you have to keep in mind. The knockback thing, a lot of people don't. I never see people using the knockback thing. It's so important. Out healing simple ults. Also, people don't try to just run away, and they don't even attempt, like Spider-Man ult. It's so easy, man. Just do it. It's not hard. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I want to say. Thanks for watching. I'm out pretty much. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Once again, please subscribe, follow me on Twitch for be supportive, and I'll see you around. Bye.